Oh, my bad. Man, I forgot I hit record, but yeah, I was just listening to the pattern that we're about to play on my Raycon everyday earbuds. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these in just a little bit. Had them for quite some time now, but they want to share some extra sales that they got going on and some features if you're interested. But again, just trying to get back into the rhythm of things and be able to teach this pattern that I recently did. But yeah, welcome to A Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. If you are new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't already, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification button just so you can find out whenever I upload, when I do some crazy things like this. And to all my day ones, man, thank you so much for welcoming me back. And man, it just feels good. Feels good to be back, y'all. You gotta love it. You got to love it. But yeah, was gonna be showing some funky pattern that I did in a recent video for recording for Samil, and man, I absolutely love being part of that project, and just was kind of listening back because didn't want to show something that maybe, you know, just adding an extra flair or a different style. So I wanted to first really listen to the pocketed version and then how I was kind of expanding on the feel of that. So I'm going to be kind of explaining both of those things. But before I show you, let me actually show you something that I got in the mail. Man, you gotta love it. Woo, yeah, friend Pablo from afar, man, from Texas, good old Texas, wrote me this nice letter and sent me some nice art, man, and absolutely love this, man. He does some stainless steel. Let's see if you can see this on the camera. Yep, there you go. He's doing some crazy art. Got me this nice little necklace as well. Look at these little, what? You got to love this art, man. Look at that. Look at that. What? These little chains, key chains right here. And then as well, he did this book. Dude, this is just unbelievable art right here. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. You know, this is definitely, you're gonna see this up there, man. Pablo, thank you, bro. Thank you so much for sharing your art. Let me put this on real quick. Ooh-wee! You got to love it, man. Oh, dude, thank you so much, man. Oh, you gotta love this art, man. And read the letter, bro. Thank you so much. But yeah, let me show you what I'm about to show you. We're about to break this out. Hold on. So if you haven't seen the video, I'll definitely link it up here. But essentially, the pattern that I'm going to be showing is this. Man, that pattern is so funky and groovy. And believe it or not, that actually came from Samil, and she was singing that pattern out, and I was able to kind of interpret it on the drums, which allowed me to kind of groove with the reference track that she provided. And when I was listening to that pattern again, I was able to kind of pick up some things, and something surprised me when I was using the Raycon everyday earbuds. So yeah, let's actually talk about it for a second. And the reason why I want to talk about it is because right now Raycon actually has these with a nice little discount. I'm gonna put my link down below. It's until Mother's Day, y'all, so you gotta kind of take advantage of sales. These are affordable, and I'm just letting you know they're worth the money for what you're getting. You get active noise canceling. You also get an awareness mode, which I love, and they're so small. Like, if you really look at them and you see the type of quality that you're getting on these earbuds, man, just worth it, you know. I would say that not everybody likes earbuds per se, and I wasn't a huge fan of them, but I've had these since July of last year, and I love the way they fit. I just do. I'm like moving around, I'm playing, sometimes I'm practicing, doing some things, and I'm just like, and so I love they're comfortable, they're really easy to use, they have a whole bunch of features. And again, one of the features that kind of caught my eye is the bass feature. And I was able to kind of like, whoa, wait a minute. This allowed me to see just a certain tone that was coming out of my drums that I really wasn't picking up before. So yeah, I will highly encourage you guys, if you guys are interested in some earbuds, just comfortable to wear every single day, hence the term everyday earbuds. Raycon has them. You could go click the link below and get yourself a nice little discount on me, and then you can enjoy exactly what I was hearing in my ears. So like I mentioned, something that I wasn't able to pick up before that I was able to pick up on the earbuds is actually I was doing a ghost note, which helped me kind of navigate through, and I wasn't really like noticing it before, and I actually did. You know, that's kind of the cool part. So I start this pattern with 2 opens with my dominant hand on the tumba, and in between that I'm doing a ghost note. For example, so remember that ghost note, because when you come back to do the pattern all over again, you're going to be referencing that ghost note. Huge help. After doing that last open on the tumba, what you're going to do is another ghost note with your non-dominant hand. And this is where it can get kind of tricky. And you'll see why I did it this way. Again, I was interpreting something that was being sung out to me. But I think I was successful in trying to do that pattern. But it just worked out for me. You could try to do it another way, but this is what worked out for me. I did a ghost note and then set myself up by doing a close slap with my dominant hand and then 2 close slaps with my non-dominant hand. So it sounded like this. So to put that together, now, after doing that part comes the second part of the pattern. And what you're going to do is an open with your dominant hand and another ghost note with your non-dominant hand. Again, this is something I was able to kind of like pick up from listening to these earbuds, man. Just that bass tone feature on those just caught my attention and really helped me kind of like remember this pattern. So after that ghost note though, you're going to do 2 opens. Yeah. 2 opens. So where the first one, it was a total of 2 opens. This one is a total of 3 opens. So it's going to sound like this. So to kind of just play that tumba part, it's going to sound like this. Which is different from. So if we're really listening to the whole pattern, the main emphasis is it's that right there. It's the tumba parts that really just drive the pattern, and everything that's being done here are just accents that kind of call in response to that tumba pattern. So after doing that though, this is where it gets kind of nice. You're gonna do basically 4 opens on the quinto. But again, coming back to the quinto, or your main drum, you're actually gonna be using a ghost note to set you up. And it's just gonna be ghost note, dominant hand, non-dominant hand, dominant hand, non-dominant hand. And I'm using all close slaps. And I'm gonna get it because you're like, where are the opens at? Where the opens? You were doing some opens. Where are those at? Don't worry, we're gonna get there, and I'm gonna show you how just switching the tones really changes this whole thing up. But yeah, just try close slaps for this one. So to put everything together up to this point, it's gonna sound like this. Notice the ghost notes? Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy right there. And then after, to start all over, after doing that close slap, you just go back to doing those 2 opens from the beginning. So it'll sound like this when you're transitioning back to the pattern. Now, how do you incorporate using other tones? And so what I started to do is I would just replace some of those close slaps with opens and interchange them. So sometimes it'll just be like, or at the end, or even this one, I would just do the same thing. That's all I would do to help me kind of not make it sound so monotone. So rather than just playing it like this, which sounds nice, what I would do is, while playing and being locked into that pattern, I will change just the tones, from changing them from close slaps to opens, like this. You gotta love it, man. You can incorporate, change some things, repeat the same pattern that I did in the beginning. Yeah, I mean, that's the beautiful part of funk patterns like this, that you can kind of switch it up, change the mood. So if you notice, just even at the end, and I did that because I actually did that in the song, is you're like, wait, hold on, you're missing that one part. Where's that other part? The doom, doo, doom, where's that part? And you're kind of setting up that tension to bring it back to that. So let's say if we were just like, man, that's the thing. You got to love things like that, because it really, again, helps the dynamic of the funk. You got to love it. But yeah, to play it slowly and counting it, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. But alright, y'all, really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Man, thank you so much for all the love, all the support. Again, if you guys are interested in the Raycon everyday earbuds, that link is down below. And also, if you're interested in the Congas book, the instructional video, man, all those links are down below. Support the channel. Again, I love y'all. Take your time with this. Send me videos, y'all. I love to see you guys engage in these patterns and show me the progress of your learning, man. That's the whole point. It's a percussion life. But all right, y'all. You already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.